Hello, today we will talk about how to brief a case. Basically, there is 5 parts when you brief a case. First, you name your case, then you make a statement of the facts, then you talk about the issues, then you present the decision or the holding in the case, and then the reasons or rationales for the decision. I will explain that better with a little example. First, you name the case, for example, John Smith versus Beautiful School. Then you make a statement of the facts. Okay, a little kid was playing basketball at the gym and he falls because there's some water on the floor and he breaks his arm. The roof was damaged and leaking for days, and the facility manager knew about it because of the inspection. Here it's important to mention that the facts are what happened that day. If the judgment is from the Supreme Court, a lot happened before the judgment. You got the trial, you got the appeal court, etc. But that's not what I'm asking you to put in the statement of the facts. Some students always try to put that. No, you just talk about what happened that day. What happened that day only. And sometimes also you have many facts and some are not essential. So if you think that to do a one-page brief, basically, you already have half a page of facts, that's way too much. So go to the essential and only mention the essential facts which will appear on the decision, okay? And most decisions are based on a few facts only. So you don't need to make an exhaustive list of the facts if they didn't impact the decision. Now the issues. Just alleged that Beautiful Schools was negligent and had to pay for his medical expenses. Okay, that makes sense. It's important to tell that sometimes the issues are not stated in a lot of words, and it's hard sometimes for the student to determine the issue, and you really need to carefully read the case to understand them. A good way to formulate the issues is whether or not Beautiful School was negligent and had to pay for the medical expenses. That would be another way to word the issue. If you can use whether or not, usually what you're gonna write is an issue. Sometimes that helps to know that. Decision, let's say that it's in appeal court and the decision of the trial court was affirmed. Okay, now the rationale. Why was that decision taken? The rationale is almost the main part of your brief, because in the rationale, you're going to explain everything. Here, for example, the facility owner didn't ensure the standard of care. We will see what an actual notice is during next week or a few weeks from now. The coach lacked supervision by letting him play on the wet court. For these reasons, 2 breaches of duty. We will explain that when we talk about negligence. We affirm the negligence of the facility manager and the responsibility of Beautiful School. It's important to note once again that the rationale is a discussion of the law in the case, and it's about how it applies to the specific fact of the case. So no need to cite all your knowledge about law or to copy all the laws which are cited by the judge while presenting the case. No, what matters is how the law is discussed and applied to the specific case. I don't need you to explain how supervision is defined in the law, okay? Just, okay, the coach lacks supervision. That's enough. I don't need you to give me a definition of breach of duty. But of course, you need to know what that is. Otherwise, you will understand nothing of what you're doing, okay? Thank you for your attention. That's all for now.